Hey, good morning, everybody. Just got done watching the granddaughter, and I had a package show up. And, ooh, didn't see that. It's not smashed. Look at that. New parts for the furnace out at the farm, so I guess I'll get moving here. And we'll go see if we can fix the heat so it doesn't run for 20-30 minutes. It only runs for 10, 15, and well, actually I think it runs about a half hour, so see if I can get it down to where it runs 10 or so. Just watching a little YouTube. The granddaughter, I know she's just going on 6 weeks old, but out of all the stuff I watch, that show, Graveyard Cars, seems like what pleases her, I guess. I don't know. It's crazy. Everybody thinks I'm nuts because Grandpa thinks she likes that, but she'll lay right here next to me and sleep. So, alright, let's get out there and get that furnace fixed and see if we can get the heat faster and cheaper. Cool, it was running when I come in. I didn't have to fire it up. That's the only coil. See that red glow? That should be on all those ends. So I know I'll go flip off the main box too. Take you guys along. Let's see. A little dark in here. Heat. So all the breakers that are shut off. And let's see. Alright. That was the back one. That one runs. So this sequencer right here is working. Yep, it just clicked. So this one, oh shit, that bastard's different looking, but the guys that come out here and fix this for me over the years just threw parts. So one, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I'll get that side cover off. Well, actually, anyway, I'll get in there and start. Well, when I start fixing it, I guess get you guys right here behind me. So I'll get you set up. Okay, we're going to do this in real time. Got the new parts here, so we know that one is working. Okay. Wow. Yeah, they've cut some splice wires together. They don't have it wired right. And that, so I guess pick one of the new ones. And the sad thing is I can't find anybody around here to work on this furnace for me, so I am off on my own. Okay. So I guess we'll take I don't know whether to replace them one at a time, see what happens. In case I only got one, but that's bad, but my thinking is since they don't work on the other three, other 3 coils, something's wrong. And this furnace has been, the one year they said I took a lightning strike. I'm like, oh really guys? That's what you're thinking? So, and again, this is another one of those things. This is me trying to fix my own shit. Do not attempt this at home. If you do, do it at your own risk. Because I will not say what I'm doing is right. I will not say what I'm doing is wrong. All I know is it's broke. That one is really stuck on. It's broke, and I need it fixed. Okay. Alright, and there's one down. And there's no bad smells or nothing to them, so I really don't know why they refuse to work. Come on, go in the hole. How many of you out there think I should just go ahead and replace them all, or replace this one and see if I gain another one? Really? Okay, there it went. I guess I took the clutch down too much. Really? Oh, and I'm sorry about yesterday. I had a bunch of video and I just didn't. I ended up not liking what I did yesterday. So that's why you got what you got yesterday. Okay. What do you guys think? Should I try it, see if that one come on? I'll go ahead and replace them, since I know they were replaced incorrectly before. Let's see, this one. You know what? I'm going to take a gamble. We're going to just test it. Hang on. I want to see if we get another coil, so. One kicked on, I just heard it. which one. The bottom one, the one that's always worked. Replace that one right there. Replace that one right there, which is hooked to this front coil. That one should be turning on here if it's going to work. Bit and let you know. I want you to know, just as soon as I hit the off button, I smelled it, and there she goes, starting to warm up. So we've got 2 coils now, and it's already throwing. Oh, it's throwing warm heat already. So I'm just going to let it go ahead and cycle here and see if any more of the coils kick in. Maybe it's just one bad sync girl. And it would be great if that's all it is. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and replace that next one. And I see this one here is a different looking one. I got to go on with 3 coils. I mean, this is a great big ass furnace. It's, oh, they told me it was twice the size of what I needed for this shop, but that's what the REC had at the time, and it was a good deal. So, all right. Okay, I know it's dark, but there's 1, 2, and you kind of see 2 lights. I've got 3 coils working. It is throwing some good heat now. I don't know if that 4th coil is going to take off or not. So it's working. Well, money worth the spent right now. And oh, it's getting warm in here. I can tell the difference. I'll let it run a little longer and see if that 4th one kicks on. Otherwise, it might. I don't know. Oh! See, I can't remember if all 4 of those mashed. Like I said, it's been fixed so many times, and they wouldn't fix it with the right parts. And I jumped them, and they still wouldn't listen. But that's nice. It's throwing warm air out. So I guess let it go. Maybe I'll look at that other one, see what the difference is. Maybe I'll put that 4th one there, because I know it's not the right piece, because it doesn't match the holes. So, and I'll go ahead and recycle and actually, I don't know. Alright, I might just put up with running off the 3 for now. But so I can have this to look this up to figure that out. $24, and there's 33242. So now I'm going to stretch my blow gun over here, blow the furnace out, and maybe blow out that connector, that one there. But yeah, like I got three heating coils now compared to 1. That's going to make a world of difference right there. So, all right. Guess what? This fourth one just kicked on. Oh yeah. I'm back to heating with 4 coils, and you should feel the heat coming off this thing. It just kicked on. Oh yeah. Just barely see it. I can hardly hold my hand there now. Wow. I'd say that's a success, boys and girls. I mean, I was warm before, but now I am warm. Oh, sorry. I see it blew dust all over you. Okay. So, and everybody else around here, if I did find these, wanted 50, 60 bucks for them. Found them on eBay. 12 or 14 bucks a piece. So I've got one extra, which now that I know those work, I might order some more, because this furnace seems to go through them. I don't know why. They never figured out why. They wouldn't fix it for me. Even when it was under warranty, they would not fix it for me. Because their excuse they finally used towards the end, well, this ain't a house, it's a shop. So what's the difference? Cool. Now I got warm in here, air in here. Yes, I was warm before, but it seemed like it took forever for it to get it to 50 degrees. Well, now the heat coming out of there is really hot. I mean, the toolboxes being there, they get warmed up. They'll still continue to throw heat after that, so wow, it's getting nice in here. It's taking the chill out. I ain't sitting here. I'm not between wanting to sweat or freezing. I'm finally feeling the warmth. So cool, and I got fans going, trying to, because that's a dead corner back there. I used to have a window fan. I always sat back there and let that run with that furnace, and it always blew that hot air out of that corner, and it made a difference. So, cool. One successful repair on the furnace, and I imagine that 4th burner should kick in a lot sooner, but like I said, they've unhooked and rerouted wires, because when they came to fix it, they just jump it to get it going on 1 or 2 coils, and I'm like, that's not right, guys. Well, we'll be back. Never come back and get a hold of them. So, I guess you want something done, you gotta do it yourself. So, there, the furnace is fixed for now. Wow, that didn't take long at all. Basically, right after I shut off from the last clip, I don't think that furnace ran 7 minutes. After that 4th coil kicked in, boom, it got warm in here. It's a good 60 degrees according to the temperature things I got in here. It's a good solid 60 degrees. About 7 minutes. That's all it took to get it up the heat in here. And before that would take a half hour, 45 minutes is what that thing was running. That's gotta start saving me money. Holy crap, that's gotta start saving me money. So, wow, and it's not chilled in here. It's warm, and you got the warmth. Before it was warm, but you still felt the chill. Nah, it's gone. So, all right. I think I'm going to take and go and run and get the spark plug for that generator and see if we can get that dang thing running and get out of here. The guy with that is kind of waiting on the chainsaw until after the first of the year now, so you know I don't mind those projects, but then I gotta store that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna run over, get that spark plug, see if we can get that running again. We had it running. All the parts are on. God, wife put my phone number out there for that health insurance stuff. They won't stop calling now, so, and I'm signed up. I got my prescription coverage again. Oh yeah, speaking of that, come the first year I'll have my prescription coverage back again, so no more troubles getting the insulin and that. So yeah, all right, let's go get a spark plug. Hey honey, I'm back. Yes, I am. Oh, and I apologize for yesterday's video. I mean, yesterday a lot of things just hit me wrong, and part of yesterday's video got deleted. I just couldn't handle it. It just, yeah, it done torqued me off, and it just seemed like everybody checked their brains yesterday morning, so that's where I'll leave it at. Okay, Mr. Generator problem. And I've had some pretty good debates with this over spark plugs here. They sure don't make our spark plugs like they used to. You see that plug there? You see how it's shiny and wet looking? Look at that, nice and dry. And I can see it needs to be gapped. Nice and wet. I mean, oops, too far. Come on, camera. Come on. That's been heated with a torch. That is how much gas soak has happened to that plug. There's our new one. Right there. I will tell you this, and I'm going to start betting people. When I was at the machine shop yesterday, oh, that was part of the video I deleted yesterday. I'll finish this. The guy come in complaining of having a miss in a tractor, brand new plugs. He flooded it. Both the machinists and I both said, time for another set of new plugs. He goes, well, they're brand new. Don't make a difference. They've done something to these plugs nowadays, and my dad, when he was still alive, I got into an argument with him over that because he just put new plugs in our Cadillac we had at the time, and it wouldn't start. Well, the carburetor stuck and flooded it, so I rebuilt the carburetor for him, put it on. I told him, you're going to need new plugs. Oh, those are brand new. I said, Dad, but yeah, he just screamed and yelled. When the car didn't start, he got super PO'd. And first thing he did, he automatically blamed me for rebuilding the carburetor wrong. I'm like, Dad, it's not flooding. It's got gas. It just won't start. You'd hit on about 2 or 3 cylinders. And then well, he finally got mad and he left. And I looked at Mom. I said, it needs new plugs. She said, how much? I told her. Back then, heck, you could buy a set of plugs for, what, $7? This would have been in the 90s for an old Cadillac. So she gave me the money. I went to town, got the plugs, come home. I just got done putting the last one in. And he's like, oh, just leave that goddamn thing alone. It ain't going to start. And I reached in, hit the key, and it popped right off. He's like, huh? I said, yeah, I went to town and got brand new plugs. I said, you flooded your car and you ruined your plugs. He didn't say another word the rest of the day. He just shut up, went in and drank his beer. So yeah, the car ran after that. So yeah, if you flood your spark plugs nowadays, just brand new or not, don't even try drying them, because that was torch heated, and now that's been set, and look how much is wicked out of it after being heated with a torch. So yeah, it don't make sense. You used to take and dry them out, put them back in. Heck, they used to have the little, some of you guys might out there remember the little sandblasting thing. You stuck the plug in and blew it clean and made it look like new, and you put the son of bitches back in and ran them again. Not no more. So, alright, I'll get this plug in and we'll see. I don't know if I want to crank on it by hand or go ahead and just hit it with the drill and start it that way so I know it starts. I don't know. Anyway, alright. What a bitch start! Problem is, gotta run a full choke. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Last time I wasn't run on full choke, I ran just halfway, but Might have to get a carburetor for the damn thing yet. Just hoping to send that home tomorrow. But now, don't make any sense why we'll run. As soon as I take it off, full choke it. Just the sputters. I don't know. It may not be over. It's running. We're going to put the rope start on. I want to see if it starts. That blasted thing there has been a pain in the ass. I did run it out of gas once, and I popped out that little plastic cover and took out the screw, and yeah, found the screw was plugged full of shit. So I talked to the owner. I said, yeah, we might end up finding you a finding you a new carburetor yet. He's like, oh. And I told him, I said, yeah, because it's not playing nice. So let's see if it starts up here. I would like this to go home tomorrow. Come on. Let's see, last time I had to go. Last time I had to adjust that while I was running. And I'm doing this in real time to see if that starts. Let's see what happens. I got the rope start on right this time. Wish I had some seafoam. I'd dump it in the gas and let that run through. But, oh, excuse me. My bad. My bad. Yeah, so that's better, I guess. Like you said, just let it run. I wish I had like a motor or something, just let it sit there and draw on it, but I don't know, maybe the damn thing will be done. And I don't know if you guys caught what's sitting in front of the door. I think I need a new master cylinder for it, so I'm going to look up master cylinders and see if find one online. Actually, I'm going to call on one. So, all right. I just called on the pickup box bolts. Nah, parts houses don't know what I want. I said a 97. Oh, you need carriage bolts. No, I don't. It's a 97. Yeah, so I guess I'll look in the LMC or something. And I just loaded up a bunch of stuff. And one set is the heads that are going to go on that motor with the 5 1/4 Ultra-9. The other set's that 305 set. I might just have them cleaned if they're not broke and the guides ain't wore. Just clean and have them redone. And I got another 305 here that I might use that on, and I don't know. Just I don't know what we'll do with those. If they're good, I'll keep them around. I'll find a project. Maybe we'll make some kind of yard beater with an old motor. So yeah, I got to get a master cylinder. So I think that one, the master cylinder, finally quit working. It sat without fluid too long and it dried out. It will not work. So I want to get the brakes bled, then I got to pull the distributor out, reset that, I'm off. And that's the only bad thing about this new electronic shit. The old electronic, if I was off like I am one tooth, you just pull the plug wire and move it one. Well, since these got the molded caps, there's no more moving it one to get your timing, so I gotta sit there and think about that. Right now I got the distributor turned all the way and it won't go, so I gotta think about that and see if I can get the distributor up. I either gotta, yeah, if I got the distributor turned all this way to catch it, means I gotta come up and go forward one tooth, and then I should be good. I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna work on the green truck here, see if we can get that running. I need a pickup. I miss my pickup. I almost traded my Tahoe for a 1994 cab and a half 454 dually. Almost traded for it, but I would have been going 5 years backwards. A lot less mileage, but a bigger motor. But they wanted $400 to boot. No. So, and they had the title screwed up on it, and I told them, well, the title would have to be straightened out before I got down there, and I wouldn't send you money because I don't know who you are to straighten out a title. So you'd have to take care of straightening out the title, then I'd come down. But, oh well. That's okay. Like now, loading up motor parts. I got a box of stuff here I can't decide whether I want to go ahead and load and take down or just keep here. But figured the old green truck ain't doing me any good just sitting here. I need to get her running, going, and start driving it. Run her this winter, then next summer we'll hopefully get the rocker panels, cab corners, and that all replaced, and then get the box all fixed up, and it'll be next summer's painting job, I hope. I think I got too much exhaust fumes from that generator. And that was sitting outside with the door closed. And I still think there was a little too much in here. Speaking of that generator, it popped right off, as you've seen. And, boy, does that thing like the gas. So, I think I'm going to look up another carburetor for it, because it seems like, and the carburetor's turning black, so it's almost saying it. I don't know why it ran good the first time, but, you know that carburetor was full of gunk, so. Yeah, I forgot to get the info off that motor. Well, I guess I'll have to go on that hard drive and see if I can find it. But anyway, so far I guess today we had a successful furnace repair. Generator, yeah. Bright light, yeah. New bulb only lasted a few days. The ends crumbled off it, so that's what you get when you buy cheap. I won't say where I bought them, but just wherever you get cheap. Got the pickup in here, and hopefully later I'll hear from Buddy on that other silver Bonneville he found. He thought the nose and the two fenders were good. I said, oh, I don't care. The nose and the fenders are too good. No. If the plastic nose and the two fenders are good, and all I got left to paint is that hood or whatever, I just I just want that car running. I want it running and maybe pedal it. I don't know if I want to make somebody a good cheap car. I know what I got into it. Depending on what I'd have to do here. I mean, make somebody a good cheap, get you down the road car. And that motor, oh god, that thing runs so much better than my daughter's car. I'm afraid what I'm going to have to do to my daughter's car to get that to run that good. So, well, everybody, I think I need to get out of this building and get some fresh air and go home and see if I can find some parts. Check the local parts house and we'll see. Alright, see you guys later. Hope you've been having fun. Get these engine parts back and we'll go from there. So, alright.